Hey everybody, it's me, Dee Dee. Hope you all are having a great day. It has been interesting week and weekend, to be honest with you. Starting a new job was very intrepidous, if that's a word, I guess. It just really stressed me out the first day, and then basically the next day I just told myself, okay, you need to just show up and then see what happens. Everything will unfold as it's meant to unfold. And it really did. Turned out that the lady that I work with in a similar position, well, she's kind of over me, a little bit higher up. Um, she's taking me to and from work until I get my vehicle fixed, which is awesome. And I've been making friends with the other people on the job like pretty quickly and easily, which is pretty neat. So yeah, it's taking care of itself. I don't have to fret over it. I don't have to worry. Everything is unfolding as it is meant to unfold. So yeah, that's a good thing. Um, the last couple days, let me tell you what's been going on. So Friday, we had a meeting for the people that work at the place, and before that, this friend of mine actually asked me to go out to eat with her and a bunch of the other people. And so, well, like three other people. And we had a good time. We went out to eat, and I ate some cheese, which really was not a good idea. One thing I forgot, besides the fact that I believe dairy products and stuff like that is not healthy, when you haven't eaten it in a while and then all of a sudden you eat it, you know why you should stay away from it because you don't have the enzymes to digest it. It can very much mess with your body and cause you some really bad gut issues, and it did. So, as if that wasn't enough, the next day, which was yesterday, I believe, yeah, because Friday was the day we went out to eat. Yesterday, I decided I was going to try to do carb cycling again. You know, the high carb, low carb. You can see it here by my newest poster. You know me, I like to do my little posters. I put on there my workouts, but I also put high fat, low carb, low fat, high carb. And I was attempting to do that again. And the problem is this: when you're plant based and you want to go high fat, okay, you cannot go high fat without getting some carbs in there too. That is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. It's like three steps forward, two steps back. So you put in, for instance, I ate walnuts, okay? So walnuts may be a certain amount of points in your high fat level, but as you're putting the high fats into my fitness pal, the carbs are going up. And it's like you're looking at it going, I'm never going to get to the high fat status. I just need to keep eating more fat. So I made that mistake. I ate macadamia nuts. I ate some veganese or veganese, however you say it, veganese, I guess, which is the vegan version of mayonnaise. And I had some other things that were dairy ish. Well, not real dairy, but you know what I mean. The vegan version of dairy, to try to get my fats in. And the more I increased my fat, the more the carbs went up. So basically, it was very frustrating to me. And I was like, well, I just got to keep eating more fat, more fat, more fat. And okay, so I did that. And I think a few things happened. So I have one of those hula hoops, as you know. Hi, Lee. Yes, very nice to see you. I have one of those hula hoops, the weighted hula hoops, with the, clip on ring, whatever you call them, the links. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think when you put it in the wrong spot, like too high up on your belly, it pushes in those organs as it goes around, especially if you have it rather snug, which I do. It has those little spring like things that grab onto your belly. So here I was eating all this high fat food, which my body was not happy with and was not processing well. And I put on my hoop and I was hula hooping for about 20, 30 minutes, whatever it was. I try to do 20 minutes at least, but I'm aiming for 30 eventually. And I think what was happening was, you know how in your gut you have what's called peristalsis, those little tiny hairs move like this to push all of the stuff through your intestines? Well, I think when you do that hula hoop up too high, you're making almost like a fake peristalsis movement, is all I could figure out. So all day, well, whenever I was doing the hula hoop, like those 30 minutes, I'm doing this fake peristalsis like over and over and over again. And here I'm eating these high fat foods my body's not accustomed to processing. And oh my gosh, I got so sick. I thought I was gonna have to move my bed into the bathroom. Seriously. I'm not trying to be graphic here too much, but it was bad. It was very, very bad. If you've ever had that problem, you know what I'm talking about. Gurgle, 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 and run, you know, that sort of thing. And I was like, okay, I'm not doing this again. And the pain, oh my Lord, the pain was just on a scale of 0 to 10, probably about 20. It was bad, very bad. I thought at one point I was going to have to call an ambulance because I was in so much excruciating pain. Okay, so I made it through. That was from 2 a.m. to like 10 a.m. this morning that I was just really, really not doing well. And after that, um, I was chatting with somebody today. We did some things together online and not on YouTube, other places. And as we were chatting, I was having the most awful burning sensation in the middle of my gut, like right in my stomach. I thought, well, I took ibuprofen earlier because I had such a headache. You get dehydrated and it gives you headache, and your body's not meant to expel that much watery stuff, if you know what I mean. Sorry if you're eating. I don't mean to offend anybody that's having their dinner, which it's kind of late for dinner, but maybe not for some people, depending on the time change. Anyway, it takes a toll on you, and it really does. It can give you a lot of body pains. Thank you for the thumb, by the way. Yeah, if you like my channel, hit the thumb, like, share, subscribe, that stuff. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Um, so yeah, I wasn't doing well, and I was having that stomach burning. It was terrible. I was talking to my friend, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna have some oatmeal. I'm gonna put some cinnamon and some ginger in it, a little bit of vanilla, some maple syrup, a little bit of oat milk, whatever, a little banana. When you have that problem with the smoother flowing situation, too smoothly flowing, you're supposed to eat what's called the brat diet: bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. The very first thing I ate today was half a cup of applesauce. And I was like, well, we'll see if I get that down without any problems. Yes, I was fine. So I ate a normal meal like I do in the daytime. Um, Still trying to keep with my high fat because today and yesterday was supposed to be high fat days, but not being stupid about it, not going like overboard. Anyway, that's my meal that I had this morning. That's homemade minestrone soup in the square bowl, and then the rest is like half a plate of salad, quarter plate of broccoli, and in the little container over here, that is rice with some peas and some edamame and some other stuff. So I did fine. I got all that down, no problem. And I haven't had another digestive issue today, but man, that stomach burning took a long time to go away. But the oatmeal did help. I'm happy to say the cinnamon and the ginger in the oatmeal really helped a lot. Ginger's really great for calming your gut if it's upset. So I did that, and all is well that ends well. I'm doing pretty good now. So I thought, I'll go on here and chat a while. It looks like I got a seed time webinar coming up at 7. So I'll chat until then because I do want to go to that. They're going to teach about planting gardens and stuff. And you guys know I'm into that. So, ooh, thanks for the other thumbs. Appreciate it. So that's what's been going on with me. Just been drinking my water, making sure I get enough hydration. When all that stuff went down, where I was really sick to my stomach and everything, I knew I was dehydrated. So I took just a small glass of water with some apple cider vinegar, little bit of maple syrup and some cream of tartar and a pinch of salt. And I mixed that up. That was my electrolyte to replenish my electrolytes. And it did the job. I did fine after that, as far as not feeling so lethargic and kind of out of it, you know. So it's a great electrolyte drink if you don't want to be drinking Gatorade with all the other gluck in it that they put in it. So that's what I did, and it helped immensely. I'm happy to say I am here and doing better. I'm just really praying and hoping that it isn't like a bleeding ulcer or something that's been causing this pain so that I wake up in the morning getting ready to go to work and end up in pain again and have to go to the hospital. Yeah, I'm hoping none of that happens, or like gallbladder or anything of the sort. So, that's what went on today for me. We did not go to church today. My son-in-law, possibly soon to be ex-son-in-law, had his father come here and look at my SUV because you put the brake on and you keep on a going. It doesn't break. And the steering wheel just like kind of grabs right out of your hands and goes like that, does that kind of number. So yeah, I had to have that looked at, and I'm not driving to or from work until I get that fixed, whatever it is. So his dad came here and jacked up the SUV and said it is a wheel bearing that's off and possibly the brakes. So we're going to take care of the wheel bearing first. Now that I have a better job, we're starting to have some real income coming in. We're able to pay bills and then some. So it's going to be awesome once that starts happening. There is a benefit in working full time, you know. So glad I am and found something I enjoy doing. So he came here, took a look, and went home. And yeah, so we didn't go to church today. We were planning on going to church today. I have heard from the lady that's doing the choir group that I'm going to be part of, and she said she believes God brought me to them, the choir. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's something I've wanted to do for quite a long time, you know, singing again with a group. I love singing, and being able to sing with a group of people and harmonizing and stuff, that's like my cup of tea. I love that. So I'll be doing that. I don't know. What is going on with all of y'all? I haven't really kept up that much on the online drama stuff. Left a comment on a clip channel a few days ago, I think, and I don't know if it got deleted or if I got blocked. I'm not sure what happened with that, but yeah, I do that every once in a while. I'll pop in and give my opinion, you know, on something. Okay, so that is that. Later on, after the oatmeal, I had some broccoli with some veganaise and a couple tablespoons of sour cream, vegan sour cream, of course. Mixed it up, put that on the broccoli, had a little bit of lentils left over, so I ate the rest of that. So I'm all set for the night. I already started fasting around 5 o'clock p.m. and I probably will eat tomorrow at around, I don't know, 7-ish probably, because I have to be to work at 8. So that's my plan for tomorrow. Don't know that I will be doing any exercise today because I really don't want to wear myself out too much. So I'm trying to let my body heal, my digestive system to heal and stuff. I've been listening to a podcast all day. It's called, I think, Better Health or something like that. See if I can find it, if I can get it to pop up. Yeah. This is the podcast right here. You can buy the whole thing. I don't have money to do all that, but it's, whoops, sorry about that. It is called The Truth About Weight Loss, and it's Chef AJ. And it's day 2. I unfortunately missed most of day 1. I did get to catch like a tiny bit of Dr. Greger, but not enough to really know what he was saying. And I kind of disappointed about that I didn't plan that better, because I would have loved to sit and listen to that. Amber, my daughter, has me watching this Asbury revival. I guess Asbury College is some kind of university, and some kids were having a prayer meeting and they just stayed there and kept praying and crying out to God or whatever, and it became a revival. So Amber's excited about that. She's been telling me to watch that, so I watched that for a while. And that's about it. She asks me yesterday, Mom, are you manic right now? Are you going through your mania phase? I said, yeah, probably. I'm hypomanic. She goes, well, you seem much mellower than usual. Well, okay. This is not mellow time. This is hypomanic time, which means I'm exactly the opposite of mellow. I'm blah, 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 blah. Talk, talk, talk. So, she's a little off on her assumption there, but that's okay. She's still working on figuring out where she's going to live when she moves back here, like to this area. She's not sure what she's going to do about that. So we've been talking about that a little bit, and we're supposed to be traveling soon. I don't know exactly when, somewhere. I can't really say a whole lot just in case somebody might be watching that shouldn't know about these things. And I probably shouldn't have said anything, but I have a big mouth. So yeah. But yeah, I guess that's it on my end. There's nothing else happening other than that. Trampolining, belly dancing. What else? Rebounding. Just the normal stuff, doing the Grow with Joe workout, which my daughter Carol got me hooked on. So I got Amber hooking me on revivals, Carol hooking me on workouts. Carol's been taking this stuff called semaglutide. Some of you might know what that is. I'm seriously considering asking my doctor to get me some because I have a feeling Meridian might cover it. I'm not sure. But it is a weight loss pill that makes you feel full so you don't overeat and you lose weight like crazy. There are side effects. Not sure I would qualify because of my kidney issues that I've had, but it may be worth the risk if my doctor would try it for me. I don't know for sure. So, yeah. Hold on. Somebody's trying to find the summit. I was trying to tell them about it. Let me see if I can send them the link. I should be able to, I would think. Yeah, that should sound to her, hopefully. Okay, I don't know, guys. What else is happening here? Let me see. Told you about work. Told you about eating. Cats are doing well in case anybody, needs to know how the cats are doing. They're doing really well. Bo was playing with Matthew a little while ago. He would come up to the window, he'd sneak up and peek at him out of his corner of his eyes. Matthew would go to try to let him in, and Bo would run the other way. He kept doing that over and over. Matthew's like, I'm done. I'm done with these cats. I can't do it anymore. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah. I haven't heard anything about YouTube drama recently of anybody, so I can't really comment on anything. Seems like it's kind of quiet right now on YouTube, which is nice when that happens, but I know it will not last. So enjoy the calm before the storm, I suppose. I'm not in on any of it, the calm or the storm. So I just keep my nose clean and stay the heck out of it for the most part, except when I occasionally browse around. Today was supposed to be my cleaning day. I was supposed to vacuum and clean up the house, but my tummy's still not really burning like it was, but it's still kind of upset. It's kind of irritated, I guess, or irritable, like irritable bowel syndrome or something going on there. I'm not sure. So I'm not going to push myself. I'm going to just take it easy tonight. There'll be other times during the week I can get all that done. It's not super bad anyway. I did get some laundry washed today, so I was happy about that. I washed some underwear and some shirts by hand and hung them up to dry, so that I did. Took out 2 things of trash to the trash can because tomorrow is trash day. That is it, y'all. That is it. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm running out of ideas to say anything. So, oh, I already drank some tea. I have been living on tea lately, Leardy. I've been actually, I got several kinds of immune tea. I got echinacea. I got immunity tea. I have some chamomile tea. Definitely been drinking lots of tea with ginger to settle my stomach. So, yeah, I already knew about the tea thing. Definitely. I'm a big tea drinker. Definitely herbal teas too. So Matthew and I have been doing some research about autism, and also there's this one thing online is like a simulation of autism where you can actually go put your earphones on, your earbuds, and listen to this one video. It will like freak you the flip out. It will. Who jumped on my foot? Who is that? Oh, it's Bobo. Hey, Bo. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to move something for Bowie. Bobo, you want to go up on your spot? Mommy's sorry. I'm sorry. I moved that thing right in your way. Mommy's sorry for that. Mommy's sorry for that, Bobo. Do you suppose you can rinse out your peanut butter container, honey, that you made peanut butters in?
I just did nothing. I've already done enough.
Okay, so anyway, I did that. Took care of that situation.
What?
But we could not get up on his oven area.
Because you had all the dishes in?
Yeah. I'm on live, honeys.
I am proud of you.
Anyway, haven't been really watching much of anything like as in TV or oh yeah, our TV doesn't work anymore. That's the other thing. One day it just decided not to work and Matthew didn't fix it or buy a new one and I'm pretty proud of him for that because I thought he was really more addicted to the screen than I thought, but
I rinsed it out, honey.
he's not. Thank you, honey. So he's pretty much retreated for like a few days to kind of get his bearings back and decompress. Oh, I was talking to you about the autism thing. Yeah, you got to go on and watch the simulation and listen to it in your earbuds because it will freak you out. You will be really amazed at how some people have to view the world and they do that every day 24/7 and you just have no clue what that's like until you experience it through the simulation. It will really kind of open your eyes to see that. Um People I work with, some of them are on the spectrum, which is pretty interesting because they can I can bounce ideas off of them about my husband and kind of learn a little bit more how he sees things and thinks about things. I'm still not convinced that I'm not on the spectrum. I really do think I am. The more I've been watching things, and I know people will say, well, anytime you watch something, you're going to think you have that problem. No, I'm looking at my whole childhood and my life up from that time, how I used to withdraw and isolate myself, and the weird perceptions I had of things, and the weird ways I see things. And yeah, I do think I might be on the spectrum, but I need to get tested for that again, which I'm going to talk to our therapist next time I can. I know the next time we have a therapy session, Matthew's going on his own and I will be at work. So we won't be able to get together for that one. What are you doing, Bo? You're crawling up my wall, silly guy? You going up my wall? So anyhow, I guess that's it, guys. Only one talking to me today is Lee RD. It's always good to see you, Lee. Thank you for chatting with me. I'm not going to stay on here very long because, as usual, there's not really anything to say and nobody's talking. So, welcome back to YouTube, which never ever changes unless you want to talk drama and disgusting filth and perversion and tell dirty jokes and be just downright offensive. And that's not me. So, yeah, I don't get very many views anymore or visitors or subscribers because I'm not down with all that nasty realm of life. That's not me. Okay. On that note, I guess I'll go. You guys have a great night. I'm gonna go. Oh, my webinar's getting ready to start at 7, so that's 10 minutes. I have time to go unwind and maybe go grab some tea so I can have it for my webinar. And I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for listening, watching, and watching in the future. Be blessed. Shalom.